If you're having the problem of trying to connect to network shares on other computers from your Ubuntu machine and not being able to, and simultaneously you're using this firewall, a GUFW firewall that you can install in Ubuntu, even if you have enabled the SAMBA service, so to open ports to the SAMBA service, other computers will be able to connect to your computer, but you will not be able to connect to their computers, sharing their folders to you. The reason is not with the firewall itself, although if we disable the firewall here, everything will work as planned. So if you want to connect to another machine, in this case I want to connect to JS lab rog, which is the computer, and then the share, which is a shared folder. If I try to connect, it would not connect. Give me an error, cannot connect. But if I disable the firewall, it would connect without any issues. So the problem seems to be with the firewall, but it's not. Okay, I'll explain why. First of all, we need to edit a file, which is this one here. Okay, this file is part of the Ubuntu firewall, UFW. Here at the end, what you'll see, it will be this. So when you come here for the first time, this is what you'll see. IPT modules equals whatever that thing is. I don't know the name of those two things. Okay. But you need to put this option here, NetBIOS SAMBA client support. Okay, this will give you NetBIOS support. NetBIOS is what allows your computer name to be shown or broadcasted to the network so that other computers can see your computer and you can see other people's computers. Okay, so basically JS lab ROG here, this is the name of the computer. So this is being used by NetBIOS to find other computers. That's why I'm enabling here NetBIOS here in this option. Okay, so save this, close the file. Then there's another thing that needs to be done. Let me copy here. So the other file that we must check is this file here. By default, you will see a 0 here, not a 1. You'll see a 0. So this is another file, nf contract helper, in the proc /sys whatever folders. Okay, but you should have a 0 here. If you want to change for a 1 here, you will be able to. Okay, you can save the file, it will record, but as soon as you reboot the computer, it will revert back to 0 and you won't be able to connect again to the other computers. So in order to circumvent that problem, we must edit another file, another system file, which is sysctl.conf, which is in the /etc folder, and we must add this option here, net/netfilter/ nf contract helper equals 1, so that the file that we saw previously is automatically changed to 1 after each reboot. Okay, so save it, save the file, close, and then what you should do is reboot the machine to make sure that everything is set up to date. But you can also apply immediately the changes that you've made. Okay, by using this command sudo sysctl-p. Then it will tell you the changes or the kernel changes that this file has made. For example, it changed the swappiness to 10, which was one option that I manually put there, and this second option is the one that we just set. Okay, so if we just go and try to see the other file again, it should be 1 automatically. Okay, by using this sudo sysctl-p, this is applied automatically here and changes from 0 to 1. Now just reboot the computer and you'll be able to access any other computer on your network. For example, let me just connect here to this one. Connect, there you are, the folders. So this is a Windows machine I'm connecting to, okay? This computer, DS Lab ROG. This is another Windows machine that I'm connecting automatically to it, okay? So this solves the problem. Where did I find this? I found this on the askubuntu.com post that was posted 10 years ago, named UFW firewall still blocking SMB despite adding rules. And someone explained these IPT modules that we need to make sure that this option here is put on that file. And then someone else in 2018 added this this new option that is necessary for newer kernels. So starting from 2018, that we must edit this file, this proc sys netfilter whatever and fcontract helper. It must be set to 1, which is exactly what we've just done. All right, I'm tired. I've spent, I think, what, 3 hours on this, trying to figure out how to make this permanent on each reboot. I finally found out, so I'm sharing this, may be helpful to someone else. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you for your time watching this video. That means you liked my content and hopefully it was useful to you in any way, shape or form. Feel free to browse my Spring store, where I have designed a few articles like clothing, water bottles, pillows, flags and stickers. I hope you enjoy any of them and purchase one for yourself or friends or family. That's all for now. Be well and be safe out there.